Alright, okay, team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks, report when ready. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Charlie team is ready, Bravo is ready. You want to do a /R check. So we'll, yeah. There you go. Okay. And then call it out. I'm gonna defer to the team lead in my own party to call readiness. Okay, Alpha is ready. Okay, stay ready. Stand by while I coordinate the pull with Golem side. Actually, I don't know if they actually called Golem side ready. Yep. Okay, they did. Stay ready. Don't AFK. We're expecting to go soon. All tanks, make sure your tank stances are on. By the way, I just realized mine wasn't on. Stay in your positions, by the way. Alright. Alright, stand by for countdown. 3 on the board.
Just to confirm, Knuckle, you're going to be breaking the hull trap?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted me to. That's all I'm checking.
I got it. Yeah. I forgot to go over that. But yeah, I'll pop the hallway traps. Don't like turbo Benny me because I'm still possibly popping a northwest thing. Northwest hall room trap. I've got elixir, so don't worry too hard about me. 3, 2. Open the door. There you go. Popping the sprint. Hallway clear. Moving on to northwest room. Looking good. Okay, if anything's going wrong in your room, please call it out right away so we have like as much time as possible to try to fix it. Okay, this is looking good though. Okay, as a reminder, we are waiting for a call of +4 healer holding 1 from all rooms. Tanks, make sure when you get up to +3, +4 that you're rolling through your ramparts. Don't self-heal. We don't have any threat management in the hallway. Copy southwest. Northwest +4. Healer holding 1. Copy southeast. Standing by for northeast. Copy northeast, all rooms are ready. Merge. Call rupture. Go ahead and pull that final viscous clot off of your healer. Okay, pull those red slimes away from the middle, okay? You don't need uptime, just get them over the corner, that's more important. Rupture, go ahead and pop sprint. Calmly and quickly proceed to the northeast fire escape point. Healers, when you get to the corner, heal up. Rescue someone at random. Tanks pop team mitigation, and everyone brace for impact. Okay, we're just waiting on Golem side right now, so just kill these soldiers as they show up. Don't auto jump on the pad, by the way. You want to make sure that we haven't lost anyone to like a disconnect or DC or anything like that. These can be stunned, by the way. Alright, check for dead, check for disconnect, make sure we're not leaving our buddies behind. Bravo is clear. Alpha and Charlie, are you clear? Charlie is clear. Alpha, are you clear? Okay, all teams are clear. Go ahead and jump. Good job on getting through slimes and golems in one shot. That was really clean too, at least on slime side.
Oh, ours wasn't.
Alright, good job golem side. Thank you 110 for leading golem side through their encounter. And if you delegated some tasks, that's okay, that's part of leadership. So 110, thank you for handling responsibility over there. Who is MT? That would be me. Oh, was there? What? Wait, are people... We're all here, right? Like, we don't have any actively rezzing folks on golems or anything?
No, I made sure there weren't any.
On the re-razors, so we're good.
Okay, alright. Okay, welcome to TS. Tanks, check your tank stances, it should be off. I'll be taking point for the first run. If we have to go back in here, then we'll give another tank a shot at tanking, but I'll take the first run. There's not a whole lot to go over here. This is largely the same as in normal mode. A few new mechanics, but if you listen to callouts, you'll be fine. Things happen more quickly and with fewer tells than in normal mode, as you might expect. But other than that, you should be okay. Just listen to callouts. Callout related thing that I do want to mention is I call out the fourfold mercies, like safe spots. I call out safe sides by the markers. Okay, I don't do like north, south, east, west. I don't do front, back, or in, out, or anything like that. I just call out like which marker is going to be safe on the ground. So we're going to see fourfold mercy a few times from the middle. I'm just going to say like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4, 2, 3, 1, or whatever. I'm not asking you guys to touch those markers. There's no need to go that far. Just do your, do a little dance inside of the boss's hitbox and don't get hit by stuff. But do dodge towards those markers, okay? We're gonna see at least 1, maybe 2, depending on DPS and deaths and stuff. You might see 1 or 2 off-center mercies. It will happen around an untargetable avatar, north, south, east, or west of center. If, for example, if it happens south of center, the call out is going to be something like 4-3 Bravo blank space, or perhaps 4 blank space 3 Bravo, or some order. When I say blank space, just imagine that there is a 4th virtual marker here where I am jumping, NAPA free, and apply the call out logic accordingly, okay? And other than that, just listen to instructions and do what you think you need to do. BLM first party macro? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, callouts are for the safe side, I'm not talking about cleaves, that's safe side, so there should be like as little as little like mental processing of what does the call out mean as possible. Just if I'm calling out 1, 2, 3, 4, then that's where you're gonna that's the order of the safe side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is where you should kind of be standing towards, not on the marker, but towards the marker from wherever the boss is. Okay, team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. Report when ready. And once all teams are ready, I will call for food, but not yet. We do not need stat buffs during AFK and explanations because we're not actively engaged or anything. Delta is ready. Bravo is ready. Foxtrot is ready. Alpha is ready. Stand by for Charlie and Echo. Charlie and Echo teams. Echo is ready. Standing by for Charlie team. Charlie team is ready. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. Take a hit of that pumpkin ratatouille or your whatever you use, whatever you want to use. It's up to you. Tank stance check. All tank stances should be off. 30 on the board. And here we go. Make sure you are using your lost actions here. There is an enrage, and lost actions are factored into the tuning of all encounters here in DR Savage. So make sure you're using those. Also, make sure you're potting, because that does help. There we go. 2, 1, boom. Fourfold is coming, or actually Big Wide's coming out first. Pops. Big Wide. The fourfold coming out next. It's happening around the middle. Here we go. 4. 2, we're gonna cross through. 3-1, 4-2, 3-1, 4-2, 3-1. Okay, small movement inside the box. The hitbox is best. 4-2, 3-1, 2, 3, 1. Get away from the orb, get away from the power. Okay, we're gonna push the boss here. Get inside the boss's hitbox and then have it face inside. Get inside the boss's hitbox. This is a hot wing. Get on the side of the turkey stack. Tank stack up front. Share and mitigate. Tank stack up front. If you're not a tank, do not be in front. Alright, everyone behind. If anyone's in front of me, I'm going to die. So everyone should be. We're going to stay right here. Stack up for chains. Stack up for chains. Do not move until the overhead thing goes away. Okay? Stack up for chains. Stay. Break your chains and hide. Break your chains and hide. Get behind the wall. Alright, back out. Line on 1. I'm calling 1. Right side 4. Oh, we're gonna be behind the wall at 3, behind the wall at 3, behind the wall at 3, behind the wall at 3. Alright. Line on 3. Very well done. Now, make sure you're using your last action. Okay, line on 3. Tanks pop team hit. There's a line, there's a laser. Coming up next is a random Sander Stone. Triple laser, walk out, and then Sander. Are you wearing on stone? Do not be on sand, then stone. Okay, coming in next is going to jump to the middle. Next is Sand with Earth Breath. Please rotate the Earth Breath from the middle away from the party. Do not shoot your teammates with this. Sand, Sand, Sand. Earth Breath 1 out. Earth Breath go away. Earth Breath go away. Pay attention. Stone, Earth Breath 2 out. And Stone, Earth Breath 2 out. Triple laser going out. Just walk out of the way, then return to the middle for mitigation and healing. Intercardinal safe spots now. Intercardinal the boss. It's not perfect, so just be mindful. It'll be a fourfold with a starting south, right side Bravo. And when we get back, it's going to be 3, 4, 1, 2. Just go around it. 3, 4, 1, 2. Make sure you're using your lost actions. 3, 4, 1, 2. Ooh, look away from Orb. Get away from Flower. The chains coming up after this. Chains are coming up. Stack up, stack up, stack up. For the overhead to go away, and then that's a small buster on me, stand clear. This is a buster, well, I guess if you want to stand there. I guess that's a Christian. Okay, coming up next is a Sanderstone with a fourfold in the middle. Okay, so it's going to be Sanderstone first, then fourfold. Okay, so the fourfold is 3, 2, 4, 1. We're going to cross through. Start on Sand first, and 3, 2, 4, 1, the Stone. Sand first, 3, 2, 4, 1, Stone. Wait, 3, 2, 4, 1. 4, 1. Finish on Stone, middle is Stone. One more random, Sand or Stone. We are on Stone again. Stone again. Look away from Orb. Get away from Flower. Look away from Orb. Get away from Flower. Dodge the grid first before dodging the laser. Dodge laser. Return to the middle for mitigation and healing. We're pretty high on DPS. We're gonna hold damage at 4%. Big by getting that. We're gonna hold damage at 4%, wait for RBT to accumulate. Okay, everyone get inside the boss's hitbox. Inside the boss's hitbox, if you're out on the sides, you are taking a stack inside the boss. Doing good damage, 8%. We're gonna do this last mechanic. We're gonna do an offset of mercy. We stop all damage, we're at 6%, 5%. 4% we are stopping damage. Where's the avatar? 4% stop damage. There's going to be a hide first, then it's going to be Charlie blank space, hide first, Charlie blank space, 1-4, Charlie blank space, 1-4 after hiding. Let's go. Charlie blank space, 1-4 around the avatar. Stack up for chains, stack up for chains, stack up for chains. Go ahead and break your chains, return to the middle, healer LB3, damage on boss wrath. Healer LB3, we still have it. Get the people up so we don't have to do a mass res. And then finish the encounter. Alright, strong start, good job. Check for dead. Make sure we're not leaving anyone behind. There are traps up ahead. Our duelist is sweeping ahead for traps. There are 6 traps total. Please reveal all 6. Make sure you loot your personal spoils. All chests in this dungeon are personal loot. If you are not right-clicking a chest, you are not getting anything. Alright. Looks like we have no corpses here, so good job. Okay, unless you are the... Okay, yeah, Winter's up there, good. Yeah, if you're not the duelist, then make sure you're continuing on to Dahu. Don't go straight. Yep, if you died, check your re-raiser. Check each other. And if you're out of re-raiser, let your team know so they're not like pestering you to keep putting it on. Okay, you guys are... Alright, yeah, that's fine. Okay, stay behind the purple line. We're gonna wait until the duel starts here. I'm gonna get some walkers off there. Stay behind the purple line. And don't target Dahu, target yourself. Hit F1 and bolster that weapon. Because as soon as Dahu's pulled, the duelist pad actually turns off, so we don't want that. But while we're waiting, a few notes about Savage Mode Dahu. We need to make our own save points for the knockback. If you remember from normal mode, there's a few knockback mechanics. Those exist here, but we need save spots to get knocked back into, otherwise we're going to take a stack from a lion. So the way that works is 4 individuals will be picked at random. Does not matter what your job is. Your 4 individuals will be picked at random for a limit cut mechanic. That is a number of dots over your head, 1, 2, 3, or 4 dots. As you can see on the field, I'm using the 1, 2, 3, or 4 markers. Okay? What that means is if you get a single dot over your head, you're going to the 1 marker. If you've got 4 dots over your head, you're going to the 4 marker. If you've got 2 dots over your head, you're going to the 2 marker, and if you got 3 dots over your head, hopefully you can figure that out. Okay? Alright, we are... Yep. We're waiting out some countdowns and stuff. I guess they're...
Almost ready.
That's okay. That's okay. It sounds like we're going for a record here, so... This is not our countdown. This is not our countdown. Hit F1, target yourself, do not touch Dahu. This is not our countdown. This is not our countdown. It's for the duelist. Do not engage. Do not engage, do not engage. Do not engage. That countdown is for buff timing, just in case you were curious there. Like, I guess that's what some folks do. Not spotlight. Alright, our duelist has started the duel. If you are ready, get in front of the purple line. We are not checking for food. We are not checking for shell. We are not doing a full ready check. Get in front of the purple line if you are ready to go. Oh, also, there's going to be a flare mechanic. Just tanks go to 3 and 4 to handle that. Yeah, don't worry about all that stuff. Okay, it looks like no one's behind the purple line. I'm gonna pull... Oh, don't use your lost actions. I'm not gonna do fire cover, let's just go. Don't use your lost actions here, there's no way. Just build up gauge and do normal damage on this. Double puddle, double dash, use your eye, that same stuff. Okay. Now he's going to dash twice and then the 90-degree conal. He's going north first, get out of the way. He's going to come back south and then do a 90-degree conal. Alright, going back to the middle here. Lions are coming out. Numbers soon to follow. Do not stand underneath Dahu. Make sure you have visibility over your noggin. Here we go, 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Get to your assigned spot safely. Oh, that's... Okay, shockwave coming out. Left and right. Okay, get knocked back to a safe spot. There are numbered individuals open for us. If you know the secret jutsu, feel free to do it. Alright, get out of the way. This is 5 breaths. Get out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming up next is a High phase, treat this like a tank buster. High healing on tank. Please do not provoke Dahu. Go around card up. Up. 8 EVs down. Okay, one more is up, there's still one more. Okay, good job. Repeating pattern, it will be puddles, shockwave, then numbers in that order. So puddles, shockwave coming out. Shockwave coming out, alright. Numbers 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Please handle the mechanic, otherwise you do not have safe spots. Knockback, players south, everyone else north. Do not gap close after the knockback unless you kill people. Okay. 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 3 autos on me, then shockwave. 1, 2, 3. Prepare for shockwave. Single or double dodge. Coming up. Build gauge if you want. Okay, this is 1, possibly 2 charges. Second charge, second dash, and then 90-degree cleave, conal, and then repeat of mechanics. Going back to the middle. Good job. Let's get our dead folks up. Follow the res protocol. Make sure you have a corpse beneath your feet before slotting in Lost Arise. We do not want 15 ambulances reporting to the same medical emergency. So that's how we deconflict who's going to...
Damn, that was quick.
Yo, we don't comment on that. Because that's when we jinx it. Right. We have a clear duelist. Well, it's okay. We broke the seal, so now we can comment all you want. But yeah, congrats to our duelist who has cleared. Hopefully we can leverage your clear. But I think we're gonna be okay. Knock on wood. Give them the roll. They already have the roll, don't they? Oh, they don't. There we go. I'll do it right now. Rolls. All right, let's get tanks up front. Yeah, congrats to Winter for. Apparently, that was the first. I thought you dueled.
No, this is my first time.
All right.
I'm so nervous.
That's extra good then. I like seeing you duel.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to prog it.
Yeah, no,
I appreciate it.
Tanks up front. Tanks up front. Ready to give some responsibilities out here. Wait, you're not a tank. You're not a tank.
Earth is coming. He forgot a chest.
Oh, okay. We only have 7 tanks today, so almost everyone's gonna be up here. Girth, can you give yourself... actually, never mind, I see Greater Stone here. Alright, tank responsibilities have been given out. Reflectors, call it out, Alpha through Foxtrot, and then 2 Dispellers for the entire raid, does not matter what team you're on. And while you guys are figuring that out and calling it out, I'm going to go through tank responsibilities here. There was something I wanted to try here, but it doesn't... I don't remember what it was. Okay, anyway. White tanks and red tanks will be pulling with tank stance. White 1 is assigned to the knight. Red 1 is assigned to the soldier. Red 2 assigned to the gunner. White 2 assigned to the warrior. We do have a successful duelist, so keep that in mind and make sure you open with your full single target threat combo. That is an unmanned followed up, not unmanned, whatever your pull spell is, followed up by your 1, 2, 3, whatever you usually do. And then once you do a full one of those, just go into your AE rotation, whatever that is. We do have an active duelist, so you want to beat them in threat, because they do a lot of damage. So red tanks and white tanks are going to pull. And then purple tanks are chained individuals. Chain 1 will be west turret, chain 2 will be east turret. And you will be using your invuln to take the sniper shot. That is a tank buster. It is long casting, so make sure you wait until like about halfway through the cast, and then pop your invuln. Don't pop it too early or you're going to die. And then finally at the end of the fight, white tanks will take the first pair of aura spheres, red tanks will take the second pair. One's up north, two's down south. So the way that works is I'm first north sphere, Telemarna is first south, Aurolas, Legwin is second north, and then Greater Stone is second south. Klepto, you don't aggro anything. Your job is to tank the right turret during phase 2, but other than that, you're blue DPS, so no need to turn on your tank stance outside of your turret job. Alright, let's see here. There's a lot of chatter going on in Yell chat. Why can't there be more? Okay, Gert, thank you for mentioning that. If there's a tank, critical roles, specifically tank, if any tank goes down, just call it out in voice or somehow quickly, because we only have 7 tanks, so yeah. You need to be able to cover your duty, especially if you're, like, if it's me or Telemark, like, we'll call it out quickly so you can be tanked, but yeah, if you're a critical role and you go down, make sure you do communicate that. Otherwise, we don't know that. We need to cover for your job. Okay. So, let's see here. Reflects are being called out. Foxtrot, Delta.
All this reflects have been called. I've only seen one dispel.
I see 2. Sagra and Teshi Nor.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Dispels are called and there's a backup.
Okay. I only want to get 2. I mean, hopefully both of you guys, like between the 2 of you, one of you are up for warrior, and the thing that you're going to dispel is the warrior. Wait for boost to finish casting and then dispel it. I will call it out when it needs to be dispelled, but that's the thing you're looking for is boost. You want to get rid of that buff so it doesn't nuke everyone with the subsequent raid wide. Foxtrot, Delta, Echo, Bravo, Charlie, and I think I saw an Alpha as well. Yep, there's Alpha. Okay. Alright, I feel like we're super ready ahead of schedule. I don't think there's anything else that I need to go over. Reflectors as a reminder.
Stadio.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, okay. Reflectors as a reminder, you're doing your reflect thing at the end of the fight. So if you're using the skill, you don't need it up right now. You do need Spellforge and Steel Sting on your bars right now, because once the countdown starts, like once I start the CD30, start buffing your teammates with Spellforge or Steel Sting, and make sure you give casters Steel Sting and physical damage dealers get Spellforge. The idea being is if they go invuln to one or the other, then that person just needs to click off their own buff if it's wrong. But if you start doing, like I see Steel Sting going out in Alpha, if you start casting it now, it's gonna fall off before like the end of the first phase. So just wait until the 30 seconds starts and then buff your teammates. Alright, regarding the Mustadio, Kessia brought it up. During the second phase, there's a Mustadio mechanic. You need to absorb 2 things with the safe side, okay? The first hit is coming from the middle. It comes from the gunner, and we usually tank the gunner in the middle. Okay, so aim your Mustadio safe side towards the middle first, and then towards the east and west sides. East and west sides, they're going to have interleaving like rows of turrets. They shoot in a straight laser. You want to be in front, like decisively in front of one or the other. Don't be like halfway in between, because you're going to get clipped by both. The lanes overlap, so you want to be definitely in front of one or the other. And then you aim your opening towards the gunner in the middle first, then a turret on the east or west side. And that's how that works. And then in the final phase, as I mentioned, there are aura spheres. Alpha through Charlie, just make sure you focus on the north sphere, and then Delta through Foxtrot, DPS. Focus down the south sphere first. They're going to be 2 sets of 2. Make sure those go down quickly, otherwise they're going to start one-shotting like random non-tank individuals. Okay, so we don't want random people to get shot, so make sure you take those down. Reflectors are going to be doing their reflecting at the same time, so don't get clipped by any of the AEs if you're not reflecting. If you are reflecting and you're doing this for the first time, might I suggest you take a look at raid text chat. Kess pasted a picture, and Dyslexia also pasted the picture, but just take a look and make sure you know which 2 orbs you're going to be reflecting. And if you're looking at that diagram and you're still not sure where to go, please say something. And like as you can see, we can go out here as long as you don't like target these guys and hit them. You can go out here and like actually get an idea of where you need to stand. Like these 2 spots that I'm traveling between, this is the echo position, for example. Yeah, double or nothing, go big. That's for the first bomb mechanic. Alright, there's a lot of chatter going on, but if anyone has any specific questions, please ask. Otherwise, we're gonna start doing the ready checks. Team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks report when you're ready. And might I remind you guys that this fight does have an enrage. Make sure you're using your DPS actions throughout the fight. Try to time it at the 2-minute buff windows, but if you don't know what that is, then just use them on cooldown. Better to use them poorly than not at all, okay? Ideally, you want to use them well. If not, use them poorly. Just don't not use them, okay? Delta ready, Foxtrot ready, Echo ready, Bravo ready, Alpha ready, Charlie ready. You have a question, Dyslexia, go ahead and ask your question. What has the highest priority? The aura sphere.
As the flare star mage, the guards.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. You're unique because you're running flare star. I forgot. So, yeah, just make sure you get, like Kessia said, just get flare star on the guards. Ideally with Font of Magic if you can figure that out. But don't, like your own survival is more important than making sure you do like awesome uptime. So if you can't tag all 4 guards safely, you don't know how to do it, then don't risk it. Okay, let's see here. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. If you're like me, you've got 1 minute of food buff left. This is a 10-minute fight, so make sure you have more than 10 minutes. Tank stance check. White tanks, red tanks on. All other tanks off. 30 on the board. Here we go. White tanks, red tanks. We're going to pull in a tight stack in the middle at the end of the countdown. That's why I'm assigned to the knight, but I'm standing over here because I'm going to pull with my unmanned and then get them in the middle. So make sure you guys are doing the same thing. Red tanks, Auroras, make sure you're pulling the soldier. You're going to pull the soldier dead center. And the Greater is responsible for the gunner. potions. Don't wait for the jump away. Good luck. Good DPS. Okay, red tanks, turn off your tank stance. Okay, Tella, get that warrior over to the wall first. Good movement there, thanks for doing that along the wall. We are in Steel Sting, Steel Sting, Steel Sting. Please click off your purple spell for drop. Steel Sting healers, apply Steel Sting to your party. Tanks have priority, so make sure Tella has it. Alright, first bomb mechanic. This is Sword Omen. You're going to find your safe bomb out on the side. Double or nothing, go big. Bombs are not tethered. If you are tethered, your target bomb is small bomb out on the side, Tethers to small. Tethers to small, get on the edge of the arena. Don't be in the middle. Good. Tethered folks, when you land, run to a bomb that just exploded. Wait for the second explosion to hit. Clear. Critical rolls. If you die, please say something. Warrior is casting boost, wait for the boost to finish casting. Go ahead and dispel the warrior. Dispel the warrior. Raid wide coming out, please mitigate. Good job. Coming up next is Tethers to Win, followed by Find the Safe Port Turret. If you get tethered, no, we're not out yet, but if you get tethered, you're going to a green or white wind puddle. If not, you're going to purple gravity. Check yourself right now. If you are tethered, you're going to win, not purple gravity. Tethers to win. Knight is casting shield. Omen, we're going to go into the hitbox, find safe quarter, and stay close. Close north, inside the boss hitbox. Warrior is boosted. Please dispel warrior is high. Critical rolls. If you die, please say something.
Warrior is very high.
Warrior is very high. Small buster on tanks, followed by repeat mechanic starting with one type. Make sure you continue using blast actions. Even out DPS. Even out DPS. We are staying in Steel Sting. Can I get a reapplication
High,
of Steel
high.
Sting? That is high.
Even.
Second bomb mechanic. Kill the warrior. Alright, good job. And get this soldier to the wall first. Gunner in the middle. Steel Sting spell forge no longer required, so you can get rid of that if you need to. First gunner mechanic, once again, keep them even. Small balls. Turn the frogs. Follow frogs one jump, they will create a safe spot in between them. Dead south, dead south, dead south is where the safe spot is. Stadio rings are out. Get in position. Aim your opening towards the gunner in the middle first. Turret on the side. Clear. Get back into the fight. Critical rolls if you die. Please say something. Soldier, tad high. Soldier's a tad high.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, to hell
Raid
with
wide
it.
going out. Raid wide going out. Purple chain tanks, you're about to take your turrets here. So get your tank stances on, you get in position. Chain 1 is west, chain 2 is east. Turrets are coming out now. Make sure your tank stance is on. Take control of your turret. All DPS on turrets. Go ahead and invuln now. Chain 1, chain 2, go ahead and invuln. Raid wides are going out, please mitigate. Okay, all turrets are down, good job. Make sure you check your tank stances, chain tanks. Hot or cold coming up. If it is hot, it is a pyretic. If it is cold, keep moving. Alright, keep moving. Don't get stuck in the animation lock.
Testing is not moving.
Gunner's a little high. Gunner's a little high. Even it out, even it out. So this time we're going to follow untethered soldiers. If we happen to see this, I don't think we will. Reflectors, get ready to reflect. Chain tanks, make sure your tank stance is off. Do not take aggro here. Okay, white tanks are taking first. Get the north-south force spears down. When your thing dies, invuln. And turn off your tank stance, white tanks, myself, and teleport. Okay. Don't get parried, don't get reflected. Looks like we're good on Hex. So don't get parried, don't get reflected. Shields are changing. White tanks turn off your tank stance, red tanks turn on your tank stance, or spears are coming out, get in position. Reflect one more time. So again, red tanks, as soon as your assigned or spear target dies, make sure you pop that. Alright, last call for healer LB3. Get your people up if you have dead folks. Healer LB3 now. That's it. Good job. With that, loot your 2 chests, second chest, courtesy of our duelist, Winter Astora. So take that hand token that you got from the second chest, and clap for Winter Astora. Thank you, Winter, for giving everyone their second, their hand token. No, you do you. You do you. Alright. What is it? I feel like I had a premonition 2 days ago that today's run is going to be a 4. Don't ask me how I know this, but I feel it in my heart that it's going to be 4 today. Tank stance check. All tanks should turn off their tank stances, by the way. And thank all 6 tanks for handling.
Quick question,
Yes,
Axel. I just noticed. Somebody said they got the sweep roll before I did, right? Because I just noticed it still says my name. I may have fucked up then.
Is that Girth or?
That's me, Girth, yeah.
Okay.
Because
yeah,
I remember somebody saying that. I remember calling it out, but somebody came in and they said they actually
Yeah,
called it
and I
before
have
did.
my perception here.
Okay, just making sure. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, okay. So Girth, you do not have perception confirmed?
No, I don't have perception because I remember somebody saying, oh, they actually called it.
Okay. I'm usually going by what I have written down here. So your name is here, but knowing that you don't have it and Kessia is going to cover it, so yeah, we'll just have Kessia covered. But I'm usually going by what I have written down. So if it's not,
No, I understand. I'm thinking, oh crap, there must be a misunderstanding here now. So I wanted to make sure we were covered.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're covered. But yeah, just for everyone for future reference, like if I don't have your name, if my what do you call it? My responsibility list doesn't reflect what you think it is, then I'm going by what's on the list. So just keep that in mind for future reference. But yeah, so to address your concern, it sounds like it is covered, so no harm, no foul. But yeah, just so we all know for the future. That's all I'm on.
Yeah, I'll double check it next time.
Yeah. Okay, but Kessia will cover post Phantom and post TA. Are you good with that, Kessia?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Alright. Just like don't forget and lose your perception or something. Alright. Nothing to go over here with Phantom. I did mention that I'm going to pull over to 4. We are doing a coin toss gamble here. Because one of the first mechanics will force us to walk down the 4 or 1 column. So 50-50 chance is going to be 4. Or otherwise it's going to be 1. So I'm going to pull over to 4 and gamble on our uptime. And be prepared to hustle over to 1 if I turn out to be incorrect. So. Alright, not a whole lot to go over here, just follow callouts. Things happen slightly faster than in normal mode. There is an ad phase in the middle, just kill the red ads, heal the white ads. Regarding lost actions, use what you have left in the tank. Do not pop anything new. Unless you're, who's our banisher? Sagragesi, I guess, wants to banish, so that's the only person who should be popping anything new here. But other than that, use what you have left in the tank if you want. Or if you want to see ice spikes, then just don't touch the boss. That's completely up to you. I don't recommend it, but some people want to do that for, whatever their ritual is. So it's usually a fight, right? Like, do we want to see ice spikes or not? That's completely up to you guys. So, but yeah, just listen to callouts and don't stand in stuff. Team leads before I pull. Team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. Report when ready. Okay, I guess we're gonna pull soon. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We didn't start the countdown yet, so. All right, we're gonna pull over to 4 because this star's ticking down. Fuck. I don't know what's going on here. Great White going out. Again, use what you have left in the tank. We're going to walk down to 1 or 4. Listen for a call out. We are going down 4. The gamble was successful. We're going to walk with this donut. It's a bit faster than we want. Walk into the death roll of the arm. Charlie to stop flashing, going to Charlie. I'm gonna chill out here for 90 seconds. Wait for 3 flashes on Delta. I'm guessing like 20% of the world wants to see
Didn't someone want
2, 3, going Delta. Doing something
to bring banish?
1, 2, 3. Alright, going to Charlie. You're gonna see ad phase. Kill the red ads, heal the white ads. Make sure you guys don't assume that the quote-unquote other thing is being handled, because once everyone assumes that, no one actually handles that. Second wave. Still up. Please kill them.
Love that there's Aurora on them.
People want to see ice. This is what this looks like. People want to see ice, but okay, we'll do more.
I think there's too many dots on it for that.
Alright, there are traps up ahead. Cassie will be sweeping for traps. Make sure you loot your chest here. Alright, once the traps are revealed, mindfully, manually, make your way down to TA. Do not auto run. Do not auto brain. Do not enter a blind corner, especially after the stairwell. Make sure you rotate your camera into the hallway before walking into it, otherwise you're gonna run over a trap that we may need, okay? Alright. All traps are revealed, thank you, Kessia. Once again, do not auto-run, do not auto-brain, mindfully, manually make your way down to TA. Don't walk into blind corners, especially after the stairwell. There is a trap right there. Yeah, walk if you have to. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the diagnosis there. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys need to bio or get water or something, let your team know so that we're tracking that you are gone and we don't, start doing stuff without you. Alright. Girth, can you come back to the trap room real quick? Just pop this one next to the door if you don't mind. Thank you, sir. Alright, I'm going to AFK myself. Use the head real quick. BRB. We had a number of folks AFK for bio, so let's do a ready check. Team leads, call out. Team leads, run your ready check report when ready. This is not for the poll.
This is for checking if people are here for explanation.
Yeah, like I don't want to start explaining stuff and people are on the toilet. Delta ready, Echo ready. Standing by for Alpha Bravo Charlie and Foxtrot. If you guys have like 1 or 2 people AFK, just say so. That's fine. Don't worry about one AFK in Foxtrot. Okay.
Yeah, but that one person knows what they're doing.
Okay. Delta. It's Belta. Oh, that's confusing. Like, what's Belta? Okay. Yeah. So just if anyone has like comes back from AFK and has questions, just ask. But I'm not gonna. I usually don't go over full like mechanic explanations here anyway. Let me pull up my full host plan, just to make sure I don't forget anything. Alright, T8 prep. Go over sword callouts and elemental brand. So I do go over callout related stuff. The one callout related thing that I do want to mention is for sword pattern. There are 2 sword... and by the way, if this doesn't make any sense to you because you're seeing this for the first time, just try to remember. Just try to remember what I'm saying, but you know, if it doesn't make sense to you, it's because because you don't have any context to to see the information, to understand the information. That's okay. Just try to remember what I'm going to tell you. For sword callouts, for sword pattern, I'm going to call out 1, 2, 3, or 4. That is the safe tile on the board, as you can see on the field right now. Those 4 tiles are marked 1, 2, 3, or 4. One of those will be safe for 1 slash. There's going to be 2 slashes for both the first and second sword pattern. One of those tiles will be safe. You, however, need to get hit by at least 1, maybe 2, during the second phase. During the second sword pattern, rather. If you need to get hit, then the answer to your personal temperature riddle is next to the safe spot that I call out. So for example, if I call out 4 as the safe spot, then you need to stand in either 1, 3, delta, or the tile immediately south of the 4 tile to resolve your overhead temperature mechanic. Okay, you figure out where you need to stand. That temperature is different for everyone, so I cannot call that out for you. What you don't want to do is stand diagonal to the safe spot, because that will get you hit by 2 swords for sure. And 2 swords equals death if you don't have like an invuln or anything like that. 2 swords is death. So just stand immediately north, south, east, or west of the safe spot, whatever resolves your overhead temperature mechanic, and then take your hit. And keep in mind the safe spot usually does change between the first and second slash. So just listen up and do what you need to do there. Elemental brand. For the first 3 weapon mechanics, you are not getting elemental brand. You're going to resolve your overhead temperature to 0. So just like in normal mode, you get hit by whatever mechanic will adjust your temperature to 0. And that'll handle it for the first 3. For the second 3 weapon mechanics, you need to resolve your overhead temperature to be opposite your elemental brand debuff. It is a debuff, so make sure, especially if you're doing this for the first time, make sure you have visibility on like where your debuffs are. You're going to want to be able to quickly look at that and clearly identify what you have. You're going to get a debuff that's not going to show up over your head or anything like that. You're going to get something like a -2 cold brand or +1 hot brand or something like that. Make sure you mouse over it, or somehow you're able to tell what debuff you get. And then you want to resolve your overhead temperature to be opposite whatever that is. So for example, if you have a +1 hot brand, you're going to want to finish with a -1, or with your overhead temperature at 1 cold. Okay? You want to balance out what your debuff is with whatever's over your head. And then at the very end of the mechanic, the elemental brand will apply and then neutralize your temperature. But that'll only happen if you finish whatever you're doing opposite your elemental brand. So that's the thing that we control. Right, so you want to finish whatever the mechanic is to be opposite your elemental brand. Again, that will only apply for the second 3 weapon sequences. The first 3 you're not dealing with elemental brand. Quick March. We're gonna get Quick March exactly 3 times in this fight. The first 2 times you want to start dead center, and without sprinting, you want to let Quick March take you where you need to go. Okay. The first time you're gonna use Quick March maybe towards the safe column for the bow pattern. You want to use Quick March to walk out of the lava area. Again, don't sprint. You're not gonna get clipped by lava as long as you just let the Quick March do its thing. Don't sprint. It's gonna take you 2 squares, so just start in the middle and let Quick March take you where you need to go. You might see it again for the first boulder pattern, and by the way, it might not happen in this order either, but first boulder pattern, you want Quick March to walk you to the boulder that you need to get hit by. Make sure you decisively aim your Quick March like towards the intercardinal where your boulder is. Don't be like me last week and aim it dead north and get clipped by 2 boulders, because that'll get you killed. And then the third time we see it, it's going to be in the middle of the hard bow pattern. We're already going to be in the safe column. You're going to want to get 2 squares away from the tile that resolves your personal bow mechanic during the hard bow pattern. That's all that is, okay? Other than that, TA is hard. Don't expect this to be a cakewalk, easy fight. If this is your first time here, listen to callouts, do what you think you need to do. If you die here, don't be embarrassed, okay? It's not the end of the world. Just relax. Don't get flustered and learn from your death. And if we wipe here, then we wipe, no big deal. It is now 11:25 by my clock. We will have enough time, more than enough time really, to make another attempt with fewer fewer briefings like this. So we'll have plenty of time to make another clear attempt if for some reason we go down here, okay? And it's still very likely. TA claims a lot of lives, alright? So just don't worry about it. We'll hop back out and try again. Okay, at this point, primary Aether Shield tanks, make sure you have Aether Shield on your bar. Secondary tanks, I think there's only one. Just whatever your plan is, secondary tank does not necessarily need Aether Shield unless that's what your plan is, then, you know, that's up to you. But only 1 tank per team needs Aether Shield on at this moment. Pseudo healers, pseudo tanks, get your stuff on. Pseudo tanks, get your Stone Skin 2 on right now. Pseudo healers, make sure you have a full stack of Lost Cure 4. You don't want to go into this fight with 3 out of 25 charges and then realize you're out of Cure 4 when you need to be using it. Okay, that's bad. So you want to just go into this full charge. Alright, that's all I got. Are there any questions? I see shells going out. If you have shell, get in front of the purple line. If you need shell, get behind the purple line. If you need shell, stay behind the purple line. Help out your shellers, your people helping out with the shell. Do not target TA right now because we don't want any accidental right clicks. I guess you got it. You got it. Alright, it looks like we're all ready. Okay, team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. Report when ready. Delta is ready. Bravo ready, Alpha ready, Echo ready, Charlie ready, standing by for Foxtrot. Oh, we need to food for sure, but I haven't called it yet. Because if Foxtrot is for some reason not ready, then we don't need DPS enhancing stuff while we're waiting for people to get ready. Alright, standing by for Foxtrot. Roger that. Okay. Just make sure you guys aren't targeting TA. We don't want any accidental stuff like on Phantom. What's the enrage timer? Like 9 minutes and change, approximately. Just 10 minutes. But it's 9 and change. Yo, I saw that log. I'm like 0.5 enrage. I remember that pain well. Let that be a lesson. Alright, Foxtrot is ready. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. If you're like me, you've got 30 seconds of food left. That's not enough for a 10-minute fight. Get your food on. Tank stance checks. All tanks should have their tank stances off. I'll be tanking this one. 30 on the board. Everyone take a deep breath. Exhale, and good luck. Here we go. $25. What's a TA? Trinity Avowed, the boss that we're looking at right now. 15. Go ahead and pop sprint so we can get into position. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Make sure you're using a lost action. Tank stack up front. Use your potions. Stack buster, stack buster, stack buster. We share and mitigate. Alright. Stack tight. Aether shields, stone skin 2, heavy mitigation now. Protect your teammates. Tighten up that stack, please. Looks like coach is spread out back there. Okay, everyone in front, in front, in front. Get in front of the boss. In front of the boss. Okay. Next is gonna be behind or out. Okay, everyone behind. Behind. Alright, next is out. There's 8 yards or farther from the boss. Get away. There's no telegraph, as you can see. Alright, stack in the middle. You're starting with the boulder pattern. Stack on 3, stack on 3. Take a look at your overhead temperature gauge to be at 0 by the end of this mechanic. You're going to get hit by one boulder. Quick march will take you there as long as you start from the middle. Do not sprint. Everyone take a look at your quick march direction. Which way that's going to take your character. Stack up in the middle. Please heal us up. Start in the middle. Aim your quick march towards the boulder that will resolve your temperature pattern. And march it.
Sword next.
Aether shield, stone skin 2, heavy mitigation now. Okay, everyone stack on 3, stack on 3. Stack on 3. Come to the boss, stack on 3. She's gonna move on her own. She's going to disappear in a few months. This is downtime mechanic. Don't start any new burst. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Be at 0 by the end of 2 slashes. First save spot is 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. The personal answer is next to the 4 tile. Diagonal is not correct. And Toma, that's not it. Next is 2, next is 2. If you still need to get hit, your answer is next to 2. Diagonal is not correct. Stack on boss, stack on boss. Aether shield, stone skin 2, heavy mitigation now, please. Stone skin 2 didn't help out with the
Go.
So just the middle. Get behind the boss, get behind the boss. Tank stack up front, do not pop mitigation yet. We want to take a look at quick march debuff. Okay, stack buster, share and mitigate. You're starting from the middle tile, and then point your quick march towards the safe hole. Win it. Close Delta. We are marching in 2, 1, march. Oh, 3 trips to the fire field. If they happen to re-raise, try to rescue them if you can, but if not, take a look at your overhead temperature. Be at 0 by the end of one set of bowls. One set of arrows. There's no quick march here. Just get yourself into position. Alright, trace it out. Get into position. Bows are firing now. Stack on boss, stack on boss. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, heavy mitigation now. Back to the middle. Alright, out. This is a circle around the boss, 8 yards, go away. Okay, once again, stack on 3, we're now going into elemental brand mechanics. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Take a look at your elemental brand debuff. Finish this mechanic opposite your debuff. There's no quick march. Stack in the middle. Healers, please heal us up before we have to run off. Okay, walk over to the thing that resolves your mechanic. Outer corners are safe. Outer corners are safe.
Outer.
Come back to the middle. Stack on 3. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, heavy mitigation. Continue using your lost actions. Get in front of the boss. Just aiming towards 3, get in front of the boss. Nope, that's behind. Stay in front, stay in front, stay in front. Apollonia, stay in front. Alright, hard sword pattern. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Take a look at your elemental brand diva. You may need to get hit twice. Don't start aiming you first. Think about what you need to hit by. Here we go. Safe spot is 3, 3, 3. Your personal answer is next to 3. Diagonal is not correct. 3 is the safe spot. If you still need to get hit, safe spot is 2. The personal answer is next to 2. Diagonal is not correct. Terminus. Stack on boss, stack on boss.
Wait. Healer LB now.
Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, heavy mitigation. Healer LB. Stack on boss. Everyone behind the boss. Behind. She adjusted. Get behind. There's no quick march here. You want to pop sprint before the thing shoots. And see now it's coming out. Intercardinals. Pop sprint, don't move yet. Now move. Get to Delta. Respect this mechanic. Take a look at your overhead temperature calmly. Take a look at your elemental brand. Think about what you need to be hit by. You know what you need to be hit by. Take a look at your quick march direction. Put it all together.
She's dead.
Get 2 squares away from the... Don't worry about it. Good job, team. Go ahead and res the dead. Is this gonna fire?
Don't go ahead.
Okay, good.
If you pull Queen, it's really bad.
Yeah, don't go to Queen. We're not popping the Queen cutscene or anything. Let's resolve our... We have at least 1 death. Let's resolve our death. Don't go ahead the Queen cutscene. Actually, just stay behind the alpha marker if you could, please. You have 1 person down. Alright, thank you very much. Okay, first timers and anyone else who wants to participate, please return to the trap room. We had Girth pop one of these traps earlier, so there's nothing next to the door. Just gather up on this pink trap here, as close to the edge as you can. If you are new, actually I'm not going to do this, but if you're new, gather up next to the pink trap as close as you can without actually like stepping on it. Don't step on it. Just get up close to it. Alright. Once this is popped, you want to hustle over as quickly as possible across the jump pad behind TA, and then get inside the inside the gate in front of the Minotaur statue. This is gonna open the way to the Minotaur. Okay, here we go. 5, 4. Just kidding. Let's go.
Just 5, 4, and then go into the trap.
Any cheaters? Any cheaters? Oh, no cheaters. Okay, alright. Looks like Iclea Minau is going to get there first.
Oh yeah, of course. Dancer.
The dancer. Whoever gets there first, though, just squeeze in between the middle bars. Not just any bar, but the middle 2 bars of that gate up ahead. Alright, there are traps downstairs. Kessa is going to scan ahead for them. Don't get caught up in trap sweep. But do go downstairs. Kessia is or has already revealed traps. There are 2 traps in this room, one on the bridge.
Traps revealed.
Roger that, thank you very much. We're gonna wait for the majority of the raid to pass this bridge trap, and then we're gonna pop it. And yeah, we're gonna have Girth once again do it. Wait for folks to not stand next to the trap. Okay, we're gonna pop this trap in a few seconds here. On the bridge, stand clear. Girth. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, let's get all tanks back here. We're gonna organize for ad phase. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, this is how I usually do it. Okay. I'll just solo sweep the 1. So we'll have all other tanks. Let's get 2 per 2, 3, and 4. Is going to sweep. 2, 1. Is this? Okay. 3. Okay, that works out exactly. Okay. Numbered tanks are primary ad bait. Non-marked tanks are trap sweep for your numbered teammate, and I do not have a. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say unless I get my invuln back in time, I can't
fine.
trap sweep. We should be fine. Okay, just making sure.
It's what, 10 minutes? Or what's your invuln?
My invuln is
7 minutes, I think.
420. Yeah, 7 minutes.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow, so you should be fine.
All
Just
right,
give me
making sure.
give me a warning if it sounds like I'm about to pull and you're not ready still. And also, there's like a good 1 minute or something inside when we actually pull. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Reflectors and dispellers, 4 of each. Call it out. Does not matter what your team is. But let's get 4 individuals. Ideally 8 individuals total between the dispellers and reflectors. We do not want a single person to double up. just in case you get murked by something, then that's 2 things we're down instead of 1. So we want to spread out the duty load here, so we're not losing people. We're not losing critical rolls more than necessary if you get murked by a mechanic. Well, let's get 4 of each called out, and you guys will be handling it for both here and the queen. Okay, I'm counting 4 reflects. Dispel, dispel, dispel.
5 dispels.
5, okay. Julby, just be backup dispeller, since you called it last. Unless you called it earlier and then called it again. Nope. Okay. Just yeah, keep it in your pocket. And if I'm not expecting you to have to be backup because we've got quadruple redundancy, but you never know. So you can go into the middle ring if you want. Okay, so by and large, this boss, I'm just gonna call out the stuff that he does. Don't open up with your big high damage openers here. You want to save your special sauce for the ad phase, because it's the ad phase that kills people, not this boss. This boss might claim like a life or 2 like every couple of weeks, but it's the ad phase that really will that if this run ends at Minotaurs, it's because of the ad phase. So you want to save your gauge for the ads. Once the ads show up, just blow them up safely. But before going into that, I want to make sure that you guys do a specific thing. So let me see here. Sagragesi, looks like you put the debuffs of concern, and I appreciate you doing that. There's a different picture that I usually use here, though, just to put those
go for it.
into context. I'm looking for it. Here we go.
I'll save it and keep it posted for you specifically.
Well, this picture that I posted, if this is okay, first of all, if this is your first time here, this is for everyone. If this is your first time here, take a look at the picture that I posted. The debuffs of concern and where to stand to handle those debuffs are in the same picture. Okay. If you get the debuff with lines, you want to start on the back here and get pulled in. That is a pull in debuff. If you get the debuff with the pink cloud, that is a push out. Okay. So either way, you want to resolve it here. Yeah, what you put up wasn't wrong, but I just wanted to capture that a little bit of extra context there. All right. I feel like I'm explaining stuff out of order. Tanks. Callie Klept. Callie, have you done this as a tank? Have you ad baited as a tank? I know you've been here before, but I'm not sure. I don't remember as a tank specifically. And then Apollonia Var, same thing with you. I think this might be your first time here. Not yet. Okay. I think all of our trap sweepers are familiar with what they need to do. As a reminder, trap sweepers are going to walk with their ad bait partner. Okay, don't just stay at your marker, because like I'm expecting you to move. So like I'm going to self sweep. Being number 1 tank, I'm going to self sweep from 4 to 3. So just make sure you guys are moving appropriately, because I know some hosts like don't want you to move, but like I'm really asking you guys to move. So numbered tanks. When the ad phase starts at around 70%, well at exactly 70%, you're going to turn on your tank stance and go to your numbered position. So 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, and 1 to 1. I'm going to go down here. And also trap bait or trap sweep partners are also going to those respective markers. Your ad, whatever your number is, your ad is going to start approximately like that far in front of you. So for me, it's going to start in alpha. For 2 is going to be like somewhere near Bravo, right? So on and so forth around the circle. Make sure you get your tank stance on. Pull with provoke. Because it's 25 yards versus your unmend or whatever you have is 20 yards. Just by the time you realize you're out of range, your ad has already walked off. So make sure you pull with provoke. Gives you the best chance of, not being too far from your ad and trying to get its attention. Pull with provoke. follow up with your unmanned shield lob lightning shot tomahawk, and then take your dog for a walk. We are going clockwise. At around here, the floor will turn yellow. Immediately go to the next available like number. So for me, it's going to be 4. For like Cali Klepto, for example, you're starting at 2. You're going to 1, so you're going to run to 1. Wait for the yellow to get bright and then go away. Your trap sweep partner will sweep ahead. Don't tailgate your partner. Just continue spamming your shield lob, lightning shot, tomahawk, unmanned at your dog, at your minotaur ad, and then just keep taking it for a walk. Okay. Don't take an auto. An auto will give you a stack of twice come ruin. So if you take 2 autos, that's a for sure doom. Okay, so keep that in mind, especially when you're ducking into notches. That you want to be like a notch ahead, because your ad is still going to walk towards you while you're waiting out the effect. So just keep that in mind. Tanks, if you have any questions or if you want to drill, please ask, and we'll take the time out to physically walk you through what you need to do. I'm willing to do that. It's not a problem. Reflectors and dispellers, you guys are in the inner ring. So make sure you get to the inner ring here. Yeah, like just somewhere in this inner ring here. And you're going to be dispelling a ball of fire. Or excuse me, you're going to reflect a ball of fire and you're going to dispel a ball of earth. You're going to dispel and hit for a single point of damage the ball of earth. The ball of earth still needs to take damage, okay? So don't just dispel it and think you're done. But other than that, just do mechanics, reflect fire, dispel and hit earth, and then that's your job in the inner ring. So the 8 of you that called out stuff, the 9 of you that called out stuff. For everyone else who is not specifically assigned to do something, once the ad phase starts, again, that's around 70%, safely make your way out to any one of the numbers, okay? Does not matter which one. You don't have to start at 1. But whatever you happen to be near, just get to a number and stay there until the first push-pull, okay? Do not attempt to greed GCDs on the ad as until the first push-pull happens, okay? So what that's going to look like for the majority of us here, wiggle check, by the way, don't get AFK kicked. What that's going to look like for the majority of us here is that the ad is going to show up from the perspective of 1, for example. Ad is going to show up right there. Don't run up to it, okay? I, being the tank assigned to 1, I'm going to provoke it, I'm going to pull it, and I'm going to start spamming unmanned and walking this way. Do not follow the tank. You're going to see another ad coming from your right, approaching your position. Do not run up to meet it, okay? And I spell this out because I've seen this happen. DPS will run up here, they'll try to get some GCDs on the ad, and then the floor will turn yellow, and then entrapment will go out much more quickly than they anticipated, okay? Don't get caught out here with your pants down. I'm telling you now, because it's quicker than you think. Just stay on your numbered marker. Don't run out to meet the ad. You're gonna see the yellow go away. You're gonna see a tank pop sprint and do whatever stuff. Don't follow them, okay? They're popping traps. You're gonna see another tank coming from your right. Again, they're popping a trap that might actually be like right next to where you guys are standing. Don't run up to meet that tank for whatever reason, okay? Then the first push-pull happens, the debuffs get assigned, and then they resolve like in like 5 seconds. Do your push-pull, and then scatter, okay? But for like many seconds, you're going to be just hanging out in your number, okay? Keep that in mind. And the reason that I'm giving you that instruction is because there might be traps, especially after entrapment. There might be a trap like immediately to the right or left, okay? Don't like get claustrophobic and then just wander into the ring before a tank can sweep it. Okay, and that's it. Handle your first push-pull mechanic, and then scatter. For the folks, I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. So, for the folks who are seeing this for like the first couple of times, it took me like 5 pulls on Minotaur to really understand the 5 successful pulls on Minotaur to really understand the push-pull mechanic, because like it might be a little hard to figure out, like, I get this debuff, what do I do? Here's how I remember it, okay? If you get the debuff with lines, Minotaur Lord, Stigma Lock Lord is eating spaghetti. You're getting sucked in. After dinner, if you get the pink cloud, that's after dinner, Minotaur Stigma Lock Lord is blowing smoke. You're getting pushed out. However you want to remember it, that's completely up to you. But that's how I remember it. Lines, pull in. Line is spaghetti, pull in. Pink cloud, cigar smoke, push out. Alright, that's all I got. If you have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks report when ready. Wow. It did it? Oh, do I need to... Did you not hear it? I did the noise.
I didn't hear it either.
Oh, you know what? I changed
Yeah, we didn't hear it.
I changed my
Your noise gate.
no, I have like a full like a pop filter and stuff now. Okay, let me Alright, just for ritual's sake, turned off noise suppression. Alright, if you get the debuff with Lions, Minotaur Lord is eating spaghetti. Did you hear that? Did that work? Okay.
It worked, but it was very short, and that's what made it funny.
Oh. Alright, Minotaur Lord is eating spaghetti. That's the pull in. After dinner, if you get the pink cloud, after dinner, Minotaur Lord is blowing out cigar smoke. Getting pushed down. Yeah, I don't know how well that goes, because they've got a pop filter now, so I guess it's a little bit more effective than I expected. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get the show on the road. Let's see here. Foxtrot ready, Delta ready, Charlie ready, Alpha Bravo ready, Echo ready. All teams are ready. We're not checking for food. We are not checking for a shell. Save your juice, save your special sauce for the ad phase. Slow burn, unless you are a marked tank. Marked tanks are not going to have melee uptime during ad phase, so do blow this up. But if you're not a marked tank, save your special burst for the ad phase. All teams are ready. Here we go. 30 on the board. Yeehaw, Ron. Never heard of that. Is that a euphemism for something? Never mind. Don't answer that. Alright. No early pulling, please. No fizz range right click buffoonery. 10 seconds on the board. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Small buster on you. So go ahead and arm's length surecast now. Arm's length surecast now. Dodge these wedges.
Yes, dodge the wedgies.
2, 2, 1, get out. This is a 20-yard circle. And we're going right into ad phase. We're going into ad phase here. Get in position. Okay. Tank stance on. Pull with provoke. Follow up with unmanned. Shield lob, lightning shot, tomahawk. And take your dog for a walk. Unmarked folks. Again, do not stray from your number until the first push pull. Alright, 4 is yellow. Get to a safe spot. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Debuffs are out. Resolve your debuffs. I'm gonna go down here in a second. Take this one. Get into a notch, get into a notch. And let's get this under control if we can, as best as we can. If you have aggro on an ad, just keep it going somewhere. Debuffs are out, they are not resolving right away, okay? Okay, get into a notch, get into a notch. Get into a notch. Just kidding. Alright, that was... could have gone better. Get that to the middle. I'm gonna try to get provokes down, so... Greater Stone looks like has it. So get to the middle as you can. Alright, I'll go take over Greater Stone. Tank stance check. All tanks turn off your tank stance. Got that. Okay. Get away. This is a 20-yard circle around the boss. Get away, get away, get away. 20 yards. Get back in there. 2 sets of 3 roasting rapid bolts, take them out to the edge, take that out to the edge. Second set, take the second set out to the edge. Everyone else bait, crushing hook in the middle, bait in the middle. You can get away from them, I'm gonna let you just go away. Come back to the middle, dodge the wedges, dodge the wedges. I'm going to aim a buster at 3. Go away from 3. Go away from Mark 1. I'm going to aim a buster up here. Alright. Arm's length, sure cast now, please. Arm's length, sure cast now. Dodge the triple that. Going out. A few autos. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Not bad. That got a little hairy, but you know, we're alive. Let's res all of our folks. Stay behind the 3 marker. Make sure you loot your chest. Do not go ahead towards the queen, because if for some reason we have to spend like 100 lost arises here because we finally, our luck, our karma catches up to us. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but...
Nope, it looks like we're never punished.
Never punished? Okay. Well, Broom is still down, so we're still kind of punished.
I still have 5 lost arises on me.
I have 6.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're fine.
What happened, by the way? I think I saw... Who was it?
I saw 2 of them tether almost immediately, so I tried poking one, but while I was pulling it away from the other Minotaur, I got the knockback into the wall, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
But you know what? It was kind of worth it, so I don't mind. They could have been tethered for maybe 20
Hey,
seconds.
we're all good.
Tello walked into the bad. That's what they said. Okay.
We are all set to go.
All right. Make sure you loot your chest.
We're still got one down.
We still have a death. Oh yeah, we still have a death here.
Oh, they were in the mob.
Yeah. You know what?
Right.
This, I'm not kidding when I say that Minotaur, the ad phase is hairy. Now you know. Now you know.
All right, it's good to have an interesting minnow every now and then. You know, you don't want it to be too boring.
When they tether, those ads are the scariest thing in this.
Make sure you loot your
Great.
chest here. Don't depart. I mean, you can run back here after raid if you really
Hey,
want
I
to.
love these markers.
I don't think you want to do that.
Yo, somebody forgot their fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, tethered minotaurs are just 50 tons of raw meat sprinting at you.
Yeah. All right. Let's have our. Let me get myself marked as safety Dorito. See Girth over there.
Your tank's up front.
Tanks, pure invuln tanks over here with me and Girth. And Kelly. Let's have Kelly do 1. Girth do 2, and Fion do. I think Fion, you've done this. You've cleared this a couple times, like 5 times, I think. About, more or less, maybe. If not, if this is your first or second time seeing this, let me know. But I think you've been here a couple times. We'll have you do anchor. And then, if any one of these tanks goes down, then just all tanks turn on your tank stands, provoke, fight for threat, because otherwise Winter is probably, our duelist is probably going to take a buster. Fight for threat, and then once we have the situation under control, we'll talk through what we, like, who needs to provoke and end up with threat. But the way this is going to work, Kali Klepto will be pulling at the end of the countdown. You're gonna keep the boss until the first buster. Once you see cleansing slash, I'll call it out, but once you see cleansing slash start to cast, about halfway through the cast, because it's a little long, halfway through the cast, go ahead and hit your invuln, and then you're going to take 2 slashes. Once you've taken 2 slashes, you're going to turn off your tank stance. Girth Maximus, you will take over after seeing Kali Klepto take 2 hits. You're going to turn on your tank stance, provoke. You're going to do more mechanics, and then you're going to take your 2-hit buster after Relentless 1. Fion Zenith, after Girth Maximus takes his 2 hits, you're going to provoke. You're going to take your 2 hits after, let's say, it's like either Super Chess 1 or 2. But you're going to take your 2 hits, and then you're going to keep the boss. And again, if any one of these 3 goes down before taking their 2 hits, then all tanks just fight for threat, and we'll figure it out after that. You turn off my tank stance. But yeah, at this point, only Kali Klepto should have tank stance on. Let me pull up the whole host plan just so I don't forget anything. Reflectors and dispellers, remind reflectors and dispellers that they will be doing reflect dispel duty here. So consider that your reminder. Reflectors and dispellers from the last fight, you're also reflecting and dispelling here. As a matter of fact, anyone with light curtain or reflect capability, use it here. And you're going to use it for both of the lightning orb phases. Single, what do you call it? Light curtain can handle like enough of the pulsing of the lightning orbs that need to be reflected. And then dispellers, just there's 4 debuffs or there's 4 buffs on the queen. She's gonna get, just make sure you keep casting dispel until all the buffs are gone. Okay, there are 4 of you. There are 4 buffs. Don't assume that you only need to debuff. You only need to dispel once and you're done. Okay, your fellow dispellers might be on the ground. I've seen this happen. So make sure you keep dispelling until the debuffs are completely gone. But yeah, other than that, reflectors, dispellers. Let me get this markers out here. Before that, there's going to be 2 like lightning phases. We can see. We're gonna see like orbs. Like the center one, you want to try to reflect the center one. Okay. That said, I typically like have tried to call this in the past, but like for whatever reason, like it doesn't. The call out doesn't get followed. So I'm just going to give you guys this instruction. Reflect the thing that you're closest to. Okay. We're usually going to be standing at some like we're going to be congregated around some spot, like right before the first like the lightning orbs show up. Just have an idea in your head which orb you're going to reflect. the pattern is going to be something like this. Like you might see one here, and then you're going to see like it's something like this. Okay, not exactly, but it's going to show up in that position, like that like relative formation. It might be shifted, so it might be like out here somewhere. Okay, just be ready to like look and try to reflect the middle one. Okay, so what that is the people with reflect capability, so that's the 4 of you plus anyone with light curtain or whatever. Run to, like, turn it on and then run to the orb. If you do not have a reflect capability, like myself, I don't have any light curtain on me, just fuck off. Okay, just go away and don't stand underneath, like try not to stand underneath something. Okay, it's very possible that one like the middle orb will show up like right there where the queen is, and it's very hard to see. Like where I have that alpha marker is like where the lightning orb will show up, and like you won't be able to see it. You know, if that happens, it sucks. Yeah, just try to reflect the middlemost one. Just really pick one, and like all the reflectors will tend to congregate under one or the other. If you find yourself starting to reflect one, and then like you continue to see yourself by yourself, don't insist on staying there. Okay, actually move towards the one where more people are, and then just join the effort. Okay, don't be stubborn and then die. I've seen that happen too. Okay, but yeah, I'll call it out. It's gonna happen twice. I'll call it out when you're about to do something important. Super chess. We use wall strat. We use the right wall. So for folks who've done this on Primal, we do it backwards. But you guys are here on Aether, we do it the right way. But we use the right wall.
I don't bother posting pictures for chess because I know better now.
Yeah, it's like the pictures are nice when you're not actually in raid, but that's not something, like I haven't seen a good picture that people can like quickly look at. I wouldn't bother with that. Just learn the raid body. But the gist of it is that the safe spot for super chess is going to show up like dead north or dead south, like right in the middle. So like this will be the dead south tile. The dead north tile is directly opposite the arena, right behind the queen. Wiggle check, by the way, don't get AK kicked. I've seen that happen right in front of the queen. But yeah, the rundown of super chess is you're going to get 2 movement debuffs. You want to walk out. You want to take the stun first, then walk out your first debuff, then take the second stun, then walk out the second debuff. Chess pieces are going to be shooting in the middle of all that. So the way we do it, I just call it out like where you guys stand before you start running. You're gonna get stunned. The east and west chess pieces are going to shoot. Then you walk out your first number towards the right. Once you hit the right wall or the right like safest column, whatever that is, I'll call it out. You start proceeding down the column. Again, only as far as your first debuff lets you walk. Take the second stun. The north-south chess pieces will shoot, and then you just get to the safe spot, regardless of what your numbers are. If you overrun the first or second debuff, you're going to get like a doom stack. Not a doom stack. You're just gonna straight up die. So like you've got a few seconds to fix yourself. If you overrun it, it looks like a red bleeding, like a cut over your head. If you get that, just like walk backwards and it'll go away. Okay. But yeah, if you just try to pay attention to call outs there. I will call at the beginning of all that. You want to add up the number of dots on your debuffs. You're going to end up with a 5, 6, or 7. I will call out where 5s, 6s, and 7s stand to begin the super chess mechanic. Okay. So for example, if the safe spot shows up north, I'm going to tell everyone to run south. Everyone runs south. The chess pieces show up. The numbers show up. I try as best as I can to figure out what the configuration is. It might be like wall safe or wall unsafe or back safe, back unsafe. whatever that is doesn't really matter to you guys. It's really just for me. So if, for example, I say like wall safe, then the call out might sound something like this: 6 is in the corner, 7's on delta, and then 5's on like 2. You see 2 like where the queen is up there. You might have to go up there, or it might be alpha, or it might be Charlie, depending on like the configuration of the side chess pieces. I'll try to call that out as best as I can. I want to say I'm pretty good at getting that called out, but not perfect. Okay, so just keep your eyes open. If you figure out before I do where you need to go, then just get in place. But other than that, I'll call it out, and I'll keep saying it until we get stunned. Okay, so it's going to be like 7's on delta, 6 is in the corner, 5 is on Charlie, 7's on delta, 6 is in the corner, 5 is on Charlie. And I'm just going to keep saying that until the first stun hits. Wait for the stun to go away, then walk out your first set of numbers. Again, along the back, down the wall, whatever the safe column is. It might be alpha column, it might be Charlie column. And then, like don't overrun your first number. Okay, whatever it is, it's gonna show up over your head. Don't overrun that. Okay? If you are a 7, don't attempt to run all 7 spots at first. Okay, you're definitely dead if you do that. If you're 6 or 5 or whatever, just don't run 6 or 5 steps. Don't run all the steps. The way the dots are. And that's super chess. If you get murked by super chess, just don't worry too much about it. Don't be embarrassed. It's a hard mechanic to explain, but it's you'll get it after seeing it a few times. Relentless 2 cursed pattern. There is a number of relentless play patterns here. 2 does have the potential for having a double curse pattern. What that is, the way the relentless 2 works actually is the queen will slice through the arena twice. The first slash comes from a diagonal position. It slashes through diagonally. The second slice comes through like from a cardinal direction. The first slash being diagonal, it will happen in conjunction with a knockback, a knight knockback mechanic. Okay, I don't think we saw this earlier because we killed it pretty fast, but there is a knight. The knight will show up in the some corner. It's going to hit the orb in the middle, and that orb will travel to the opposite corner from where the knight is coming from. At the same time, the queen will slash through the arena. There is I don't know what the potential, the chance is, but there's a reasonable chance that the queen will slash through the majority of the safe spot that's available to us. If that happens, I'll try to call out where to stand, to take your knockback, but the resulting safe spot is really small, and you have to get knocked back into it, and the tell is really hard to figure out. The way I do it is wherever the knight shows up, it's gonna show up slightly off from the intercardinal. So for example, if it shows up between the 3 and 4, it's gonna show up either behind the 3 or behind the 4. So for me, I say that's either left of corner or right of corner. If it's left of corner, you get knocked back left from where the knight is coming from. If it's right of corner, you get knocked back right from where it's coming from, because that's where the safe spot's going to show up. But that's only if the queen is giving us a cursed slash. If it's not, it might not be a cursed slash. The queen might just make it really obvious to for where we get knocked back to. The thing to keep in mind there, though, is that there is a knockback. It's not very big, but you don't want to start next to the wall. You want to start less than halfway between the orb, where the orb is, and the wall is. And you also don't want to be in line with the knight, because the knight is also slashing through there, and you'll take a stack if you get hit by the knight. The second pattern, the second slash for relentless, might also give us a small a curse pattern. That's a little bit easier to tell, because she's gonna come directly in line with these tiles on the ground, north, south, east, or west, and then it's gonna be untethered soldiers. They're not gonna jump or anything. Untethered soldiers just define the candidate safe spots, and then the queen will define how much of that safe space is available to us. It might happen that we have small triangles of safe space to hustle into. Just be prepared to run. And then finally, murder chest. The first chest mechanic we see is not super, but there's a lot of stuff going on, and I might like mess up or call out. Lately I haven't been doing that. Knock on wood. Hopefully today's not the day that I have to reset the X days since last chess mishap incident. Hopefully we don't have to do that today. But, keep your eyes peeled. Order of operations for murder chest is as follows. In east and west chess pieces, there's going to be 4 chess pieces that show up total. East and west show up first, north and south afterwards. Don't worry about north and south. East and west show up first. That defines which rows are unsafe. Numbers then show up. That will tell you how many steps into the board that those chess pieces are going to walk. Finally, north swing glow will force us into a cardinal direction, north, south, east, or west. Then all that stuff will explode at the same time. Okay? It's very possible that we get 3 like small half squares of safe space. Just if you don't know where to go, trust the triangle, and even then I would say I get it right like maybe 85% of the time. So hopefully today is not the 15. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Aether shielding, folks. You've got 9 out of 15 charges on your Aether shield right now. That's enough. You only need 8. We're gonna use that last Aether shield charge for soft enrage if we somehow get there, which is very possible. You're going to pop Aether shield right before the final Empyrean Iniquity. Stone Skin 2, folks. Hopefully you still have Stone Skin 2 on your bar. You're going to be using it before and after the big raid wides Empyrean Iniquity. And that's it. That's all I got. Team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. Report when ready. And while ready checks are going out, I want to shout out all the people who have helped out to run today's raid. So thank you to our banished user, Sagwa Gessi. Thank you to Kessia Issa and Rick Maximus for running sweeps. Kessia, really, yeah. Thank you for running sweep 2 and 3. Winter Astora, our duelist, thank you for doing the duel. This Selexia, thank you for doing Flare Star. This Selexia for running Flare Star. Our renders Broompless and Refry Jab, thank you for handling red. And then our leaders, Sowo for Alpha, Sopa Nama, Bravo, DJ Bun for Charlie, Teshi Nor for Delta, Kipler Horstack for Echo, Taco Asada for Foxtrot, 110 for leading the Go Inside Google encounter. And thank you guys for being here. Win or lose, hopefully made it worth your time. Let's see what we have here.
Food check for those not paying attention to chat.
Foxtrot is ready, Alpha's ready, Bravo's ready, Echo's ready, Delta's ready, Charlie's ready. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food for the final time in this dungeon. I can feel the blood in the water. I know you guys who are here for oh, and shout out to Mahia Hoshi, by the way. Getting you guys close, but not quite over the finish line. I know you guys are capitalizing on the experience that you got in his run here.
What's the timer for Shell? How much do we need it at by
like 10
start?
minutes.
Okay, we'll be fine then.
Alright, all teams are ready. Pop food. Tank stance check. Only tank 1. Cali Klepto should have it on. And Cali, there's no directional requirement, so just stack up and just don't bother rotating the boss or anything when you go there. Don't do that. Go ahead and click on Astro stuff. Alright, 30 on the board. Here we go. This star will not pull, so don't panic and pull. Yep, use your pots, use your lost actions, blow it up, because this is the last fight, so whatever you have left in the tank. 10 seconds, go ahead and pop sprint, get in position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Callie, go ahead. Here we go. Use your last action, stack up in front of the boss. Cali, don't rotate it. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation, round 3. Stone Skin 2 again if you got it. Help out your ears. Take a bit of a bleed. Alright, Murder Chest coming up. Pay attention. East and West chest pieces. Those rows are not safe. Numbers, that's how many steps in. No swing glow will force us into a direction. Looks like we're going south. Let's go right. Oh wait, back half this. Back here. I'm sorry. And then we're gonna stay right here. We'll stay right here. Good enough. Cali Klepto, you're going to take a buster here in 3 seconds. Go ahead and invuln that. Take your 2 hits. 1. 2. Go ahead and tank swap. Okay, Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation. Super Chest 1. Super Chest 1, find the safe spot, it's going to show up. You start on the opposite end. Alright, south end. Back is safe, wall is safe, 7's on Delta, 6 is 5's on 2, 5's on 2, 6 is in the corner, 5's on 2, all the way up front, 5's on 2, all the way up front, 7's on Delta, 6 is in the corner, 5's all the way up front on 2, 5's all the way up front on 2. Okay, walk it out to the wall, do not overrun your head buffs. Red line go back, Okay, walk it out to the end, does not matter what your number is. If you die in the safe spot. Don't die outside of the safe spot, get re-wraith, and then die again until this wraith line comes out. So just take your deaths here. Get ready for big nip. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Kitchen Sink. Anything you got? Big mitigation here. Stone Skin 2 again, help out with the bleed. Reflectors, Dispellers, Activate Brain. You're about to do something important. If you are not reflecting, kindly fuck off. Go away. If you're not reflecting, scatter. Alright, start reflecting. It looks like it's one right behind the queens. There you go. Everyone in the bubble. Okay, stack up in front of the boss. Tethers to wind, North Swing Glow. Or excuse me, it's going to be North Swing Glow, Tethers to wind, then install your mechanic. If you are tethered, it will be Tethers to wind. North Swing Glow is going to force us into a direction through the rear. All the way in front. Tethers to win. Aim your opening towards the gunner in the 3-4 corner. Gunner in 3-4 corner. Wait for it. Okay, tethers on turrets on the side. Okay, you're going to take your 2 hits here. Make sure you can run that. 1. 2, Fion, go ahead and take over. Tanking Girth, make sure you turn off the tank stance. Relentless 2 is a downtime mechanic. This is a downtime mechanic. Finish up your burst, don't start anything new. We are well ahead of DPS schedule here, so don't panic. Pay attention, we might get a curse pattern. Knockback orb, 45 to 90 degrees from the approach of the night. Curse pattern, curse pattern. Knock back left, back left, back left. Back left. Right here. Untethered soldiers at 2 and Bravo. Yeah, all the way up here. All the way up here. All the way up here. Not bad. That was the double curse pattern. So good job. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation now. Stone Skin again after hit. About the bleed. Super Chest coming up again, downtime mechanic. Once again, find the safe spot. Safe spot. Okay, we're starting on the north side. Back is not safe, wall is safe. 5's on 4, 6 is in the corner, 5's on 4, 6 is between 2 and 4, 7's on 2, excuse me. 6 is between 2 and 4. 5's on 4, 6 is between 2 and 4, 7's on 2. Apollonia, right here on 4. Over your head. Obey the number over your head. Don't overrun it. Get to the safe spot. Does not matter what your number is. If you die, die in the safe spot. Don't get double tap on the outside.
LBs are up.
Don't forget to provoke.
If I untake your,
I think I'm dead. Nope, okay, and I'm okay, we're good.
yeah, healer LB3 now. Get your people up. Stack up in front of the boss. Tight stack in front of the boss. We are baiting the knight. It's going to show up on us. It's going to be finding safe quarter in or out. Followed by normal mode.
Shield Omen.
Shield Omen, just stay in front. Find the safe quarter, stay close to the knight. Slightly, it's a little canted, just get in front of it a little bit. Don't get too far. Alright, fuck off, everyone. Go away. Don't get hit. Reflectors, Dispellers, activate Brain. Start doing your work. If you're not reflecting, just don't get hit. Orb is behind the king. One behind the king. There's one here. Alright, just pick an orb, get under it. It doesn't matter which one. Okay. Stack up in front of the boss. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Stone Skin 2 again, help out with bleed. Stack up in the middle. Stack up in the dead center tile. Order of operations here is going to be knockback, hot or cold, and bomb mechanic. Okay, bombs are tethered. If you are tethered right now, tethers will be to small. Don't move yet. Knockback is first. Okay, don't move, don't move, don't move. There's a pyretic effect. Okay, adjust. Tethers, you're gonna land first when you... I call that wrong?
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
soft and
fine.
rage. Oh, wait, before I these guys with Aether Shield here. Replace your Aether Shield. Good enough. I tried hitting a dice here, but yeah.
That wrong call at the end.
Good thing we had Lost Horizon.
Oh my lord.
Alright. I'm gonna try to get as many as I can off the ground. I have
Alright,
one left.
any healer who has a Rises left, please mark yourself.
Before doing any sacrificing,
Get all healers up, then get the tanks with sacrifice up, and then we'll get the rest up.
Yeah. Anybody who
healers
has a
down?
rise.
So yeah, healers if you're down, mark yourself. Tanks if you're down, mark yourself. With
If
the
you have
marker.
sacrifice.
I
Yeah.
don't see any healers. Tony, you have sacrifice, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Already.
to pick them up.
Alright, we'll just start going through. Thank God we had good Arise luck earlier.
Hey,
Oh, and it
That's what this is.
continues.
That's what this is for. That's why I never. I try not to identify the good luck. With it,
Yo, I got the
because
foot
it's
here.
Whatever, we already have the
Oh.
kill.
2 first in a row.
well,
Can we make it 3? We can't make it 3.
Meta Horizons.
I did get a good luck battle res in the middle of that as well.
I kind of want the Doom, so anybody who's new wants me to sack you? I want to kill myself and Linz as a tank. No, screw it, this guy. Get up. I didn't get it, dang.
You didn't get Doom. Do you have another one?
No.
Fuck.
It's looking like we'll have enough rises. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're getting good luck.
Yeah, I burned my sacrifice early, so. Alright, this is. Well, actually, let me not say anything. 'Cause you never know.
That's a lot of
Alright, before I catch someone turbo alt F4ing out, we do want to take a few commemorative pictures. We're going to take one against the tree in the back here, once we get everyone up. And then after that, we're going to do our customary dog walk in Sargatanis, but... Alright, I don't see any more corpses. Good job. Make sure you guys loot your chest. Again, there's no
Make sure
shame.
you have enough inventory space. There are
Yes.
4 things in there.
Sometimes 5, I think.
I did also get a coffer, yeah.
Yeah, everyone gets like a full, like everyone will get a full, what do you call it? A full thing.
1 full augment, a minion, 5 fragments of loss, and a fragment of deception.
For
wait,
those who
so-
don't want the minion, you can sell it.
It even sells pretty decently.
It does sell for 1 to 200k on some servers.
Seriously?
Yes.
I
For
could
instance,
barely get rid of them for 10k.
The,
on
min-
Gilgamesh right now it's 150.
the minion's lowest price right now is 146k. So
I guess it's because it's not run as much anymore.
yeah,
On
it's ever
Siren it's
since Endwalker.
300k.
What?
It's ever
Oh,
since
good, I'm
Endwalker
on
came out,
Siren.
Tony. People stopped pretty much doing DRS runs, so the minion's price is just skyrocketed.
Well, Nick, we're on Siren, so you know what that means.
Undercut each
Some
other
money.
until death.
Yeah, I don't think it's selling for that much on Sarge, so you can just buy them up and sell. I think Highlander wants to get a bunch of
Honestly, every time a DRS run happens, you know it's completed by when you go check the minion. If the minion has like just halved in price,
Tanked in price.
yeah.
taking a picture of everyone's stuff here, and then we put it in a victory lap in this board. If this screenshot matters, then it's in victory lap. But
For those of you unaware, the mount comes from an achievement. So, just go to your achievement list and it'll be in the last 5 completed.
Dead
And
or
then
not,
the,
you guys got the note.
The runner's secrets, I'm assuming, is what gets you the dyed armor.
Gets you the augmented armor for Law's Order.
is it Runner
Yes, so
Secrets?
it's
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
orderly.
Orderly
so,
runner
yeah,
secrets.
Early Runner Secrets.
yeah, so the plates are, you have to exchange 10 of them for a piece of gear, but whenever you open the queen chest, you automatically get 1 random piece of gear ready to be like upgraded, so you don't need to exchange 10 for that one.
With a completed duel, there's a chest for every plate.
Finish up your G poses, and then we're gonna rally up at what do you call it? Sargatanis server, Doman Enclave, at the main Aetheryte. First time clears, just hang out at the main Aetheryte in Sargatanis, Doman Enclave. And if this is a reclear, you know where to go. Go to the place and do the thing. Not that it's a big secret, but just to not confuse the people who are doing this for the first time. If this is the first time you've cleared and you want to participate in the dog walk,
Yes,
just hang
it's a
out.
Chivo claim.
Just hang out at the main Aetheryte. Yep. Loot your dog from the achievement window. Make sure you server transfer to Sargatanis if you're coming along.
There's a queue.
There is a queue.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause we're all going there.
Whether it's because of us or a hunt train, do
Well,
not know.
Yeah, there might be.
I think it might just be us barely breaching the queue limit.
It's
all at
still
once.
funny.
I mean, it's only 40 people. It's only 40.
Yeah, well, I was queued in like 5, and I think they send like 30 people at a time. So
11 queue. Jesus.
Yeah, no need. You don't need. I see people departing. If you need to go, thank you guys for coming. But if you're departing party to server jump, there's no need to do that. Oh, and also the folks out on Twitch, if you happen to be watching, you're also welcome to help out. Again, first time clears, just hang out here at the main 8th, right? Re-clears, go to the place and do the thing.
God. Standing on it is just so cursed.
Yeah, there's like I know I'm streaming on Twitch, and there's a couple other folks maybe streaming on Twitch as well. So I try to capture all of our runs just so you guys have something to look at when you guys are done with raid and want to learn more.
And just in case any Square employees are watching, we all follow the TOS.
I mean, that's a given.
Everybody brought their abacus. It's okay.
Nobody here.
That's a given.
I'm a TOS respecter myself, alright, so.
I don't know. I mean, like, there's nothing. Anyway, I guess I shouldn't talk about that stuff.
For everybody at the 8th rate, make sure you turn on your lore walk.
Yeah, RP walk.
Yeah.
We're not moving yet. We're waiting for. Yeah, don't let us start without you. By the way, you're a TOS enjoyer. I wish they didn't have that particular line in that letter, but you know, whatever. It's what it is. Don't let us start without you. You are still on the way. I'm monitoring Alliance chat and raid text chat, just in case someone's in one place or another. But yeah, don't let us start without you. Alright, is anyone else on the way? How many people clear for the first time? There's a little bit more than 20. I want to say like 24, 26. I don't know, I'm just kind of ballparking.
Almost exactly half.
That's a good amount of clears. Yeah, again, shout out to Mahia Hoshi, because getting to enrage at 0.5% taught a lot of people about the mechanics. So you guys brought that here. We recapitalized on that experience that you guys had on Thursday, so shout out to them. Alright, I'm assuming everyone's here. And I don't know if we have any standard bears. I'm gonna go back here.
I think we have a couple.
You?
Yeah. I don't know what constitutes a standard bearer, but I guess it's just a separate mount.
It's the Girth. Yeah, you looks like you're the standard bearer. Okay. So Girth's gonna lead the charge. Make
I
sure
got
you
the most expensive mount.
make sure you turn on your RP walk if you're using mouse and keyboard. There's a slash key above your numpad. If you're using a controller, just a light press on your controller. Walk stick. Make your way to the Northern Enclave now.
Form a line.
And go slow. You gotta go slow, otherwise people won't see you.
You gotta milk it.
Yep. Alright, here's our standard bearer, and there's our graduating class. Well, maybe that's a little too much, but yeah, all of our first time players, and as they show up, we're gonna celebrate them our customary way by jumping on our dogs, because there's no. I guess we can't. I mean, I could clap over here, but I think my noise suppression is going to cancel it out. All right, here they are. Let's welcome them in. Oh, I better turn on my names. All right, Sopanama, Chris Angel, Taco Asada, Refried Jab, congratulations, Swooty Booty, Burra Sequin, Saito Chiwa, Mem Wivenhart, Gamer Golog, Telesforos, Theory Vios, Sagra Gessi, Aurolus Legwin, Ratwark, Kipper Corstack, Aisha Deadly Kitten, Tris Blackthorn, Eclea, Asila Minao, DJ Bun, Super Derp, Teshi Nor, Robin Arden. Alright, that's it. Bring it in. Congratulations everyone on your first time clears. Yeah. Okay, this is a 4-person mount, by the way, so if you're in a social FC or anything like that, you can give your FC mates or your friends or whatever right on the heads. That's how that works. Okay, I think Tiny Moth is going to run something later today from this server, so do look out for
It's
that.
a little under 6 hours, yeah.
Ago or
No, in
okay.
a little under 6 hours.
Okay, yeah. So later tonight, Tiny Moth's gonna do another run. I think it's gonna be their first time leading, so they have a few clears under their belt. But yeah, feel free to join up, get more practice, get more armor tokens and what have you. And yeah, that's all I got for now. Thank you guys for showing up. Hopefully made it worth your time. And have a good rest of your day.
Thank you for hosting, Knuckle.
Yep.
For those curious, the armor tokens can be exchanged for a coffer that sells for nearly $1 million.
You're disconnect from voice chat here. Y'all have
I'm sorry.
that's all I got on for Twitch, folks. That's all I got for today. There, as I mentioned earlier, there is another run from Lego Steppers at 6 p.m. So if you guys are not morning people, you're evening people, especially on NA, feel free to join us. Anyone is welcome. Fresh folks are okay. We don't ask for any like pre-reading or pre-video watching or anything like that. Just show up and read our requirements to participate. Just show up and follow instructions, and that should be it. Let me get the link. I'm looking for the link here. Link. Okay. But that's our Discord. Shout out. See you. Like what's it? Two or three of you guys out there. Yeah. Appreciate you guys watching. Shout out to the Bazik. Looks like hey, your weekend is going well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. And yeah, that's all I got for today. So stay in good health. Take care. See you guys later.